Hello YouTubers, this is Torcinco once again. This is part 3 of my review of the manga. I didn't expect myself to make a part 3, but something just dawned on me just a few minutes ago about why a more solid possibility, a theory, why Kagami could possibly be Toby. And that being said, with the rumor of Kagami supposedly being Madara's son, if you stop and think about it, Kagami's father getting killed by the first Hokage. If he wanted his plan of revenge, he wouldn't be able to do it the way his father did it. He would do it a lot smarter, which is infiltrating the Leaf Village, posing as an ordinary Uchiha, just like Obito got into the Leaf Village, just posing as an ordinary Uchiha, wanting to learn and get the training from the Leaf Village. Coincidentally, getting under the tutelage of the first Hokage's brother, the second Hokage, being part of Team Tobirama, and learning much more information about the Leaf Village and about the Senzu clan, about their bloodline, and that's another thing. And everybody was saying the reason why, if there was Madara underneath the mat, which we know is not Madara now, if that was him, for him to be alive for so long because he has the first Hokage's DNA in him. No, that's kind of not the case. But considering the fact that Madara's arm, the color of his arm that he pulled off and replaced was around the same color of Danzo's arm with the Sharingan, and he had the first Hokage's DNA in him. Now, if Toby actually does have the first Hokage's DNA, who's to say that it's actually the first Hokage's? Couldn't have been the second Hokage as well? They're both from the same bloodline, you know? Or maybe for him to be as close as he was, he probably was able to locate the first Hokage's grave and get the DNA necessary to take the first Hokage's DNA and use it to his advantage. Also, this is also the case because of the fact that it was Madara or Toby who's this whole little tree thing that he had with the first Hokage's DNA in it, you know. And when you stop and think, it makes a lot of perfect sense. It's like a very calculating revenge scenario. If you want to get revenge for somebody, keep your friends close but your enemies closer. The Senzu clan was wholeheartedly the Uchiha's enemy since day one, since the ancestors. The feud goes all the way back to the Sage of the Six Paths' sons. So it's very, very, very likely for it to be Kagami, considering the fact his father getting killed by a Senzu. He wants revenge, you know, and keep his cover under wraps even more secretly. He would take his sensei's half of his sensei's name, Toby. I mean, it makes perfect sense because you can't argue, you cannot get rid of that key evidence that his name is Toby, Tobirama, Toby. You can't get rid of that, considering the fact also he was around Danzo. This is the people that he's around. He's around Danzo. He was around all the Kages who supposedly fought Madara. To be in front of those, they're like, okay, I am Madara. You remember me, basically. I mean, it makes perfect sense for it to be Kagami. Also, when he disappeared all of a sudden from the Leaf Village, when the massacre happened. Before the massacre even happened, he was approached by Itachi about helping him destroy the Uchiha clan. That's another thing. The Uchiha clan who turned their backs on Madara, traitors. So of course the son is going to take out these people who put his father in the position that he was in. You know, I mean, it makes a lot of sense. It's very, very, very. It's pretty ironclad for it to be none other than Madara or Kagami. And also, I can't remember what manga it was with the picture of Toby's half of his mask broken off, but you look at that picture. Look at his face, and look at the hair, the bangs on the side of his face. You look up Kagami's picture. He has those exact bangs on him. I mean, it's come on. It's almost like they're just telling you. You just got to sit there and look. Too many people they get too much into favoritism. People who favoritized Obito because of the way he died, and you know, it's it could be Obito. I'll say that now. It's a small possibility though. It could be Toby or Obito, but it's a very much more of a stronger possibility of it being Kagami. I mean, it's come on. I mean, considering the fact when people watch the series, they don't even pay attention to the smallest details. I mean, Kagami was standing right there next to Danzo and the third Hokage before he became the third Hokage, Sarutobi Sensei, before the second Hokage went and sacrificed himself for them. I mean, it's almost like they're just showing you so much evidence, yet nobody is really looking deeply into it. I can't remember the episode where they showed that. Oh no, I kind of do. Is when Danzo was fighting Sasuke, and he was thinking back into when Sarutobi became the third Hokage. This, I would say that for those who believe it's Obito, you can believe it because it's a small possibility. You know, it's a very small possibility. But Kagami, for Kagami, nobody knows what happened to him, and also to the fact of the matter is the second Hokage's history has been very sketchy with all the villages. If it wasn't for the second Hokage, there would never be an reanimation jutsu. Ergo, there would never be a shinobi war right now if it wasn't for the second Hokage. You know, he made up a lot. He made a lot of nice, interesting jutsus. One of them being the flash step that the fourth Hokage uses. Not many people know that, but that's the person who used it. And also for him to be able to do that, and then other ninjas to come and perfect it even better. Like Kabuto said, the second Hokage was the first to ever use this jutsu. Orochimaru did it better, but he perfected it. Kabuto perfected the reanimation jutsu. So I just wanted to put that out there and give everybody some food for thought about just to think real hard about whether or not it's Obito or Kagami. I'm more or less kind of pushing Shishui or Izuna out of the picture because it really is not a big. It wouldn't really make sense for Izuna to. It would make sense, but considering the fact that they showed him dead in a coffin is kind of out of the picture. So what do you guys think? Is what I really want to know. Do you think it's Obito? Do you think it's Kagami? You can question it or comment right below this video. Once again, this is Tor Cinco, over and out.